welcome back to my channel. My name is Kolifelo My Nature. Today I had like a really early morning start, so I've been writing non-stop, and I hope this week is going to be very productive, and I am planning to finish the book really soon, but you're not there yet, but I am hoping. So yeah, I was a little bit inspired today to do a bit of writing. So I'm just gonna get ready, have breakfast, and then after that maybe I'll go back to writing. I don't know, or maybe I'll take a rest for the whole day. We'll see. If I get inspired, I will vlog something and you can see what I'm doing, but if not, we'll see for the next day. Okay, so today I thought I would get to write again because I did a bit of writing in the morning, but I was thinking maybe I should show you how I source pictures. Remember, there's a video that I made where I talk about making my own cover. So here I just want to show you where I look for pictures and then how I make those. Yo, the noise, kids are playing outside. But anyway, since I'm going to be screen recording, it's not gonna be that bad. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, show you how I create this cover. I know what I want the character to look like, what I want her to look like. Like, I already have an idea of the girl that she is, but sometimes you have an idea of what kind of cover you would want, but because you have to look for free that's the key here, free pictures online is not easy to really find like that picture that you want. But let's search together and maybe we'll find something on Unsplash. And what's the other one? Oh, I forgot the name. But I'll tell you once I open my laptop and then we start searching. And another thing, I was thinking of using AI to create one of those cartoon pictures, the cartoon covers. You know, I don't know if you all have seen them, but they are a lot of cartoon-ish covers that literally don't kind of like have human pictures. They're not tied to anyone, so the cover will just be, you know, when you have human covers, they tend to, you associate the character with that image that you see on the outside. So I'm caught between not using faces on the cover but using those cartoonish type of covers, or just using symbols on the cover, or not at all, just have like a bare cover and then just the name of, just the title of the book. So I'm not sure what I want to do, but for now I am going to show you where I source the pictures. I'm not sure if I did show that in the other video, like I'm not sure. Just for this book I'm gonna show it so that we are in the creative process of the cover together and not just say, oh no, I created the cover in Canva using this picture and that picture. So I'm just going to show you the search and finding pictures that I like and so forth. So let's do that. I really need to buy a desk. I really do. I need to buy a desk because shooting is so difficult. But if I was sitting in one spot, then I could do this so easily. But now, because I have to navigate the system is not working for me. But I will buy a desk and a chair because it's healthy to sit most long. Later for cheap. Oh, I'm sweating like I can have a already. Yo. Anywho, let's get this hair out of the way. So usually what I look for when I'm searching for pictures is just a little bit um is um should we say attractiveness? Obviously. Ngaragagama, ne? Ngaragagama. Aga brush, well, afro, you're not supposed to brush because you're gonna kill your baby hair. But I look weird, don't I? The angle looks weird. But anyway, until we buy a desk, we're gonna have to um, just make do. Let me close this window. The kids are so loud. I buy school home today. How's it going? Ah, can you believe the trial for the screen recording ended? It ended. Ish, nothing's for mahala these days, guys. Like nothing. When you're hustling, you have to look for free stuff. Oh, it's not easy. Let's find another screen recording um, thing on here so that we can get to doing. Anyway, what was I saying? What I look for when I create a cover with the other books that I've written for Amazon. I don't know if you all know, I write in different names actually. So there are certain books that I've published on Amazon, but I don't necessarily like to talk about them because they are for a different audience. Um, so I don't talk about those. So what I usually look for in those in 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 covers, it's pictures that kind of like resemble the character that I have in my brain. So usually I go to Unsplash for free images. Other one is Pexel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Pixels, Pixels, something like that. And then and another thing, when you look for images that are free, you must also know that other people are using it. So because they are free, you might find your book has multiple books out there. Like the image might be used many times. So you might not be the only one who's using that image. And you have to be okay with it. You know, you can't just want to be the only one who uses it. Healing black. So usually I just type in black woman, then go search, and then once it opens, I look for the one that resonates with me. If I was looking for a book to read, and then I saw it with that image, then would I buy it? Would I click on it? So it's a 50-50. So you might win, cover how it might attract people, or it might not. 50-50. So you never know. So and also certain words, if you say black woman, black women, you might just have a lot of pictures that are not necessarily black women, but because people, when they save their images, they will be like black and white, so it was gonna show you like a lot of whatever images there. This one looks nice. But remember, she's in the crime space, so I'm looking for something that's really eye-catching and, you know, this also looks nice. I don't really have the design yet. I don't know like how I want it to be. Another thing that I also do that makes it easier for me, I go to Amazon and I look for like the genre that I'm writing in, and then I look for the covers, and then I just draw inspiration from there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through everything, and then maybe tomorrow I'll start building a cover and see if I get it. But I don't know, and then I'll try the AI thing. So I might just have like maybe one or two colors or three that I can choose from. And also, it doesn't hurt to have other people don't like covers that have human images on. They just like blend covers that just don't say this person is reading a romance or an erotica or whatever. You know, safer that way. Today is the next day, so I kind of like managed to find pictures that I like, and I think I can work with for now. I can. Ah, it's raining. It's been raining for days now. Anyway, so I can use some of these pictures to kind of like create the cover that I have in mind. So this picture, I found it on Unsplash. It's quite nice, I think, and it captures the innocence that I want Nola to have. You know, remember she got into this thing by accident. You know, somebody tricked her and she got kidnapped, and you know, as the story goes on. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to talk about it much because I'm still building on it. But yeah, so this picture I like, and I feel it captures the innocence that I want to put in her. So, and it has that mysterious thing that I want as well. So it could work. So I'll see if it works. So for now, I'm just testing out different pictures to see whichever works. This works, you know, that. And then I have three pictures. So it's this one, and then I also have another one. Yeah, so this one, the lady with the tattoos and stuff, I got it from Pexels. um what captured me with this one is the heat, you know, not the sexual element of it, but well, in, I see a sexual element, me. I don't know about other people, like this sensuality about it. She is um attractive, very dark as well, and then there is this mystery there, and the tattoos kind of like give you the idea that she's lived a little bit. She's seen some things, she's experienced some things, and you know, with tattoos, well, when I see somebody with tattoos, I kind of like feel like they they have a lot in them that they want to share with the world, but then with themselves. It's almost like you feel a certain thing, but you also want to feel it on your skin. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly. So when I see somebody who has tattoos, that's how I feel. I feel like they experience something in them, but they also want to feel it on the skin. You know, emotion and what you feel, pain that you feel on the skin is not the same thing, but sometimes you want to feel it, so it becomes real. And then there was this one. This one I like because I also want to bring in the element of luxury and going to places, finding like exotic places where she's transporting the, you know, drugs. And then also um she, like, even though she's captured in this moment, there is also that thing, you if you go to Paris right now, even though somebody took you there, the Paris is Paris, you know. So I want to also bring in the elegance, and also the person who took her wants her to look a certain way. So this picture kind of like captures that, like that luxury, expensive life, you know, living on the edge, something like that. Anyway, and also the inspiration for my cover, I kind of like put into, I described my cover and put it into Copilot, the AI, and this is what it came up with. So you see the danger, the luxury, like that whole thing. So this was the inspiration, but I haven't found the guy yet. I'm still looking for a guy to create the covers with, so I'm still not sure about it yet. So yeah, but then I do have like pictures, so I'll show you once I've created the cover. I'll do a cover reveal, and then we can all see, and then I can choose the one that I like. But I know creating a cover is gonna take time, so we'll just create the cover, right? Create the cover and go on with it, because it does take time. You need to be inspired and stuff. So this was the inspiration, but it's not done well, you know. It has to be, it has to merge in a nice way.